It works great. What do you think of that crawling action?
Yeah, oh yeah, super good.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Keith here, Jesse on the camera, and on the bench tonight we have TRAXXAS's latest TRX4M, the new High Trail edition that they're coming out with. They got the new chevy, I guess old chevy, old square body, pardon me. And then they're going to be coming out with the F-150 that we just seen announced, I believe, today. So anyhow, we're going to get the F-150, we're going to lower that one down like everybody's doing, but this one we decided to put a bigger lift on it, a little bit bigger tires on it, do a skid plate drop, all that fun stuff like we did on another monster truck. Plus we're going to go in, change the gearing, and when our friends at Eliminator get more stock on the FearTech system, we'll put another FearTech brushless into it. But anyhow, let's start with the basic stuff, the simple stuff. What are we starting with? Oh yeah, the simple stuff. The skid plate drop. So basically, Jesse made this really nice template for the side here. We have front, back marked out. It's the shape we wanted. It drops the skid plate down 20 millimeters, which will give us quite a bit of drop there. And then we're going to move the shocks down onto the frame, which won't give us as much, but it's still going to give us that much lower center of gravity for the little bit taller lifted truck. So anyhow, from there, Jesse had transferred that over onto some 2 millimeter styrene plate. That is more than enough for the truck. That is very, very strong, very sturdy. And then we painted it matte black because it comes in white. You can actually get it in black, we found out recently, but we have white. So quickly shot that with some TS6 matte black. Got that done. Oh, wheels and tires. Tires, is it? We're gonna do the monster truck tire on it. We picked up the J Concepts Renegades with some tribute wheels, kind of standard, same ones we did on the other truck. But then I kind of had an envision of doing a mega truck since we already had a monster truck, and we decided to try to make some monster truck wheels. So we went on Amazon, we grabbed some Injora 38mm MT 1012 Injora RC monster truck wheels and tires. They're like 19 bucks for all four complete. And they're a very basic, simple, deep dish monster truck tractor style design wheel, and a decent tire. Doesn't have a big crazy tread on them. Now the way to do this is to narrow the rim, narrow the tire, and luckily we have done this lots before in the past, so we know a few tricks on where to cut it to make it work. So end result of a cut wheel and tire, we ended up with a nice skinny monster truck or tractor type, mega truck tractor type wheel and tire actually. So very happy with the turnout and how we ended up there. Oh, it's not good. I left the tape on, so we got the Tamiya 6mm tape. You can use just standard width tape, draw a line, cut it, as long as you cut a line straight, and cut it down. If not, just buy the 6mm tape. It's really nice. We marked the inside here with the 6mm, so that's right there. And then I cut off the back ring all the way around, so that makes my tire go on inside here. And then I cut this off at the face. I cut that off at the 6mm. I put the face back on lower to give me the setup like that. Can you see? Yeah. So we could go through it and cut it and show you how it's all done, but just imagine that. It's pretty simple. So wrap tape, cut that section out. You're basically looking to remove about about 10 mil from the middle of the wheel. Cut that chunk out. Use a razor saw or however you need to get it done. You could probably just use a different wheel and tire if you're not up to doing something like this, but we'll do another video at another time showing you guys how to make tires like this, the cut and shut or whatnot. They're not perfect, pretty decent looking though. Pretty happy with how they came out. Involves a lot of patience, masking out the tire with some thin tape again, cutting it all out, put it together, blah blah blah. So anyhow, we are going to quickly drop this transfer case down, move those shocks down, and throw these tires onto the truck, and we'll jump back in really quick. I also have a light kit from Injora again. I'm shopping on Amazon quite a bit lately, so we have another Injora light kit that's just going to give us the white and the red for the front to the back. When TRAXXAS released the truck, they did not have any support in the form of light kits and such when it came out, so we just grabbed one from Injora. They've always got something ready to go. Anyhow, I'm going to shut up. We'll see you back here in a couple seconds. Okay guys, there you go. We have our basic chassis laid out. We got the wheels and tires done. They're looking absolutely fantastic. We got a few more upgrades coming, but for now, very happy. We did the 20mm drop that we just showed you a few seconds ago. Just a quick recap of everything before we move on. We cut the template. The top holes and the bottom holes match. You're literally just dropping it down. We put a little bit of shape into it just to make it look kind of cool. You could just make it square, whatever you want. Painted it black. We use styrene plastic plate. It's light, it's strong, it's easy to work with. It'll be totally fine for this truck. You will not knock that skid plate loose no matter what you do. So, well, it's stepping on or something, but within reason. We moved the shocks from their little tiny high lift shock mounts they have on the frame down to the frame. We did that on our other monster truck build, if you guys seen that video, but they were a lot taller because it was a standard base truck, so we got a little bit more height out of there. And then we took those Injora monster truck tires that we just gave you the part number for. We cut about a 1/2 inch out of the middle, and then I also took the inside back bead off. Tire hooks inside of there, it glues to the back just fine. I did these quick and dirty. You can still see the cut line inside where we cut and glued them back together. If you want to do it right, you should sand that out and paint it. I'm not gonna, just because we're doing this for a quick video and we're just gonna have fun getting it dirty and rip around and stuff. It's not necessary. Tires we cut down, we masked those off with 6mm tape that comes on one of them fancy roll things. This might not be 6, but close enough. From Tamiya, wrapped it around, cut that out with a pair of body scissors. You're going to want to cut the tire in half and then go and cut the flaps off the outside, so you end up with a strip like that. Work very slowly for best results. Keep your scissors nice and square to the tire. Don't cut like this, don't cut like that. It's like a pumpkin, you'll end up with a bad fit. These are not perfect by any means, but they're okay. We went with a chevron style, but and there's a few places the lugs don't exactly line up because the molds in China are not really perfect. I'm not saying any of these micro molds are really perfect, so cut and shuts on the micro stuff seem to be a little bit harder. They don't put as much effort into the smaller tires, we've noticed, but anyway, it's enough talking about that. So yeah, I think we achieved what we're going for. Mega truck style chassis. We got that farm agricultural style tire wheel combo going on it. We also added that Injora light kit we spoke about earlier in the video, so we can plug this guy in. There we go. Turn off a little bit of light we got going on. Looks pretty good. We're going to do some sway bars on it. We'll show you a little video on how we did that. Our friend Ryan over EliminatorRC did a set of sway bars on his truck. Sent me the pictures how we did them. We're just going to copy him and give him the credit for that idea, but we'll show you how it's done. Truck looks good. Now you'll notice his body is molded in red. It's not painted red, so the light bleeds through quite a bit. You're going to want to go in behind that, paint that all around there nicely with some matte black paint on a brush, or you can even use red, because the matte black will actually darken the color of the body. So if you do one area, you better do the whole thing. So just some red paint in there, but it's still going to darken it a little bit. Just give you a heads up on that. I think it looks kick. Can we say that still or go to jail? You want to jail? Or go to jail? I don't want to go to jail. It works great. What do you think of that crawling action?
Yeah, oh yeah, super good.
Well, it's a mega truck, full send, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's yeah, it still has a pretty good low center of gravity for how much taller it is. We did drop all the weight down with the skid plate in the middle, right? So it's still a low truck, just a higher chassis and a higher body. So you just got really the body weight slapping you around up top instead of the motor, transmission, all that. So it does help a lot. You add some brass down low, you're going to bring that down, make the truck just as capable as it was before, but with some big goofy tractor tires on it. Okay, now that is done, we're going to wrap this video up. We're going to be back with another video that we're going to start filming right after this, where we install yet another FuryTech brushless system into the Schmega truck, because you can't have a mega truck without some horsepower. So we're going to get that in there. These are not the tires for that. No. To do that, you're also going to have to change your receiver, because you're going to gut out the stock 2-in-1 ESC radio unit. This guy with the dead batteries in him now will no longer be part of this party. We're going to go to Spectrum SR215. It is going to be a mega truck, only mega truck, no plow, nothing like that. So we're just going to leave it with a 2-channel, simple, 45 bucks in Canada. And we got metal gears for a couple of our trucks, picked them up as they came back in stock, and then we decided to try some of these Power Hobby 9.7 to 1 high-speed transmission gears for this bad boy. They're new, they're cheap, we wanted to check them out. Power Hobby so far is an excellent company by everything that we've seen pretty much come from them. We've had no major issues. These look like a good product. Comes with all 3 transmission gears with the solid mounted output shafts onto them, and it comes with a new brass pinion. But the FuryTech system also comes with a pinion already on it. And we also picked up some Candy Purple Dynamite Spastic purple paint. It's a beautiful color. It has nothing to do with this at all, but I'm just showing you my purple. Is that illegal? Cheers. Okay, we'll see you on the next one.